Hello, welcome back to my channel today. I'm outside because there's a bit of sunshine, even though it's been quite cold, and I thought I'd make the most of the sunshine that's here to record today's snippet or today's mindfulness. And today I want to talk about random acts of kindness, because all too often I hear people say that they've done something for somebody, that they've done a kind gesture for somebody, and that gesture hasn't been returned in kind, and people say, well, I'm not going to help anybody anymore, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. But of course, when we say things like that, and when we react in that way to some act of kindness that we've done that we haven't received from, we should remember that it's not necessary to receive. That's like saying to somebody, well, you know, especially in this era or at this time of year when Christmas is coming up, that's like saying, well, I'm going to buy you a Christmas present only because I know you're going to give me a Christmas present back. The whole point of giving is that we don't give to receive, and with random acts of kindness it's exactly the same. Why should we expect something in return? The whole point of a random act of kindness is to give it freely, selflessly, without expecting anything at all in return. If we do get something, then that's a bonus, but the person we give the act of kindness to isn't the person that we necessarily will receive from. If you believe in karma, or let's call it the universal bank account of kindness, then you will know, or you might believe, that everything we do will come back to us eventually. And when it does come back to us, it will come back threefold, tenfold, however many fold you like, but it will come back bigger and greater. So if we plant, it's like planting seeds, yes? If we plant flowers, one hopes that with a bit of TLC we will get flowers. If we plant seeds for vegetables and we look after them, we will eventually get vegetables. But if we plant seeds that have been rotten, or if we don't take care of them and don't look after them, then we're not going to reap anything from what we've sown. Now, the great thing about karma is that it will always come back to us, always. There is always a time when we have to pay our karmic dues, so to speak. So if we've done a random act of kindness for somebody and that somebody hasn't paid us back, then surely it's because we have expectations of that person and not because we're actually doing it out of a place or motivation of selflessness. We are demanding something. It's our ego talking. We expect something in return. What we need to look at instead is when we offer a selfless random kindness, act of kindness, it will come back to us, but not necessarily from that person. The universe will send somebody else or put us in a situation where it will return the kindness to us in a different form. And like I said, from somebody else. It doesn't have to necessarily be that person. We shouldn't give up, putting out there random acts of kindness just because the person that we expected to have a return from doesn't give us a return. Because if we do that, we're actually essentially saying to the universe, okay, I'm not going to help anybody. So the universe is going to turn around and say, well, you don't want to help anybody? Fine, I'm not going to help you. You're blocking energy. You're blocking the receiving part of the energy, because to give a random act of kindness is actually the act of giving. Now, we're all simultaneously givers and receivers. Today we give, tomorrow we receive. Tomorrow we give, the day after we receive. Obviously, time frames don't actually exist within the world of energy or universal laws, but everything has a natural rhythm, and the law of karma says whatever you put out, you will get back. So really, you need to think about, why are you doing this random act of kindness? When you know why, and when you come to the realization that it's just for the sake of doing it and just for the sake of being kind, the universe is going to turn around and say, wow, you've given all this beauty, this energy, this fantastic act of kindness to a fellow human being. I'm going to give you something back, and therefore you're opening yourself to receive from the universe, to receive from other people. Well, I hope that gives you some food for thought for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, like and subscribe if you enjoy what I have to say. Take care. Bye-bye.